What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. We've got just a few days before the next drift event. It's that Flavor Express event at Horse Thief Mile, I think I mentioned in the last video. And we have a bit of work to do to the Z before it's ready. One of the things on the list to do is to finally get that silver hatch wrapped yellow so it can actually match the car. So we're in the truck today. I've got the hatch loaded up in the back. I don't know if you can see that. And we're headed back down to Define Wraps to meet up with Logan, and we're gonna get this wrap knocked out. As much as I wanted to drive the car down here, it does still need a few little things before the drift event, and I didn't have time to get them all done before today, and today's really the only day I could get down there to meet up with him anyways. So whatever, I think it's gonna be easier with it off the car anyways. We could just wrap it, toss it back in the truck, call it a day. But yeah, like I said, really looking forward to having a matching car again. But for now, I still got a bit of driving to do, so I will catch up with you guys when we get down to the shop. The Z's back to looking good again. Well, minus that. It looks so good. Again, big shout out to Logan at Define Wraps for taking care of that. He seriously knocked it out in like 45 minutes this morning. Super thankful for that. It means we get to show up to that Flavor Express event Saturday looking good. Next on the list to fix is totally unnecessary, but I want to try to get this dent out just a little bit. And I think with a 2x4, a little bit of heat, and a pretty big hammer, should get it looking a little bit better. Let's find out. Well, it's a little bit better there. The main issue is this part of the dent way up here is hiding behind this. So half the dent was right here, which I was able to hammer out, and the other half is behind this little panel. I don't really have access to that. So I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Also, look at how much mud came out of that. All right, next on the list, quick oil change. Gotta get these front wheels off because I need to flip the tires, and we'll do a quick bolt check while the front end's up in the air.
3 days later.
It's been a few days since that last clip, but we are here, and prep for this drift event is in full swing. Driving tomorrow, so that means I have to wrap everything up today. Thankfully, it's not a big list of things. I already got my tires flipped at the tire shop. Got some fresh Valinos mounted on my extra rears. All that's left to do now is a quick oil change and then a bolt check. And I think we're gonna be good. I hope. It's time to get to work. Current status of the underside of the car, that is the oil drain plug. I've washed this car so many times and it's still so filthy from drifting in the rain and the snow and covering thousands of miles through it all. Oil looks good though. All right, oil change is done. Bolt check is done on the front half of the car. Gonna put the front wheels back on so we can get this thing on the ground and then check the alignment up front. Bolt check and alignment are done on the front of the car. Wheels are bolted on. It's time to move on to the back. I just started to crawl under this car and realized this side skirt, which I knew was kind of on its last leg, is a bit worse than I thought. Let me show you guys. Yeah, that's missing an entire section. So this is not supposed to happen there. Bolt check on the rear is done. Just double checking the alignment now, and it looks good. The alignment actually didn't move at all on the rear from when I originally set it before I left for Drift Week, so that's pretty cool. At least in the rear. The front we moved around a lot on Drift Week to get the least amount of tire wear on those long travel days. But it should be all squared away now. I think we're ready for this track event. Now that the car's back on the ground, I'm gonna get it out of the garage, take it around the block, make sure everything feels good, and I think I've got to put some gas in it, because if I remember correctly, I parked it in here on empty. So let's get this thing fired up and get on the road. Okay, before we get on the road, I want to show you guys one thing, because I'm pretty excited about testing this out, and that's the tires I'm going to be running. So on the rear of the Z right now, I have Valino's Ebisu Matsuri tire. Basically, it's like their party tire. It's supposed to be the one that lasts the longest. It's really comparable to the 80D that I ran on Drift Week. The only difference is it's actually supposed to last even longer, but it should be comparable in terms of grip. So that is a great tire, but it's nothing new. At least it shouldn't feel like anything new. What I'm most excited about is I'm bringing an extra pair of 80Cs. That's these guys right here. And the big difference between the 80Cs and the 80Ds is the tread wear. So these 80Cs that I'm bringing are 300 tread wear, while as the Ebisu Matsuris, and I think the 80Ds are the same, they're 360. Don't quote me on the 80Ds. They're either 360 or 380, but either way, it's quite a bit of a difference. So these 80Cs should be a little bit more grippy, and while they may not last as long, I think it's going to be really fun and exciting to try to learn how to drive on a little bit grippier of a tire, especially on a track like Horse Thief, where I could use any extra I can get, because I know I'm going to be one of the slower cars out on track. As always, I'm just excited to try something new. Hopefully I could learn something from it. And either way, I know it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll have to keep you guys updated with how they feel once we get to driving tomorrow. But like I said, for now I got to get on the road and get some gas in this thing. Well, I'd say that things seem pretty normal here in the Z. Everything feels as it should. I think we're pretty much good to go for tomorrow. All right, little tip here, if you're like me and don't have a nice portable air compressor, what I'll typically do is just air up my tires here at home and air them a bit higher than I think I actually need. So like today, I'm probably gonna air them up to, I don't know, maybe 50, 60, something in that realm. Maybe even a little bit higher for these sticky 80Cs here. Because while you're at the track, you can always air them down. It takes no effort, right? But there's no guarantee that you'll be able to air them up. Maybe somebody won't have a compressor, maybe the tire guy won't be there. Who knows? I'd rather not chance it, so I'd rather show up with tires that are aired all the way up, and then I can just drop them as I need. That way I know I'll be good regardless of who's there. All right, we're good to go. Tires are all aired up. All that's left now is to load this thing up. Got my wheels. Gonna have to load up some tools, jack stands, camera gear, you know, all the usual stuff. We got a lot done. The car looks so much better with a matching hatch now. Again, huge thank you to Logan at Define Wraps for always taking care of me and keeping this thing looking good. Super excited to drive Horse Thief Mile again. That was such a fun track on Drift Week, and I'm really grateful that I'm able to go back again. And I hope to see some of you guys out there. In case you forgot, that is tomorrow, Saturday, March 18th. If you're in the area, come by and say what's up. It's definitely gonna be a fun event. Anyways, I'm gonna end this one off here. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course, I will catch you in the next one.